Not bring.
Nsereko abamulina. Muhammad Nsereko.
Right.
You will not talk until I give you. You wait and I give you to speak. What is the issue that you're raising?
Right, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members.
I don't want to go.
Honorable members, when we come to the House, let's keep our heads cool. Because at the end of the day, we are legislating for millions of people out there. And that's why I want you to be calm. The microphone can only be on when you're calm. You legislate, you bring your ideas, we either take it or reject. So you can now present if you have cooled it down.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I'm concerned by the way Comrade was gagged. The Honorable was gagged. It's actually not fair because he did not actually present fully his minority report for us to debate it. What he's talking about, Right Honorable Speaker, is Africa is walking itself into colonialism. Companies are coming from outside in the name of digitization of tax collection and management to loot this country dry. And I can give examples, Right Honorable Speaker. We have a company called Riponami. It is important that our countrymen understand what Africa is going to be duped into. Riponami is making money in the name of streamlining rental income tax and walking away with the proportion of our taxpayers' money. Right, Honorable Speaker? That is why I wanted this debate at committee stage.
You're raising a policy matter on digitization. That is the matter you're raising. What you do, let's look at a clause, bring your argument on the clause, we discuss it, and we get a middle ground.
Amazing. That's why I wanted to tell you that the right time for me to have debated this was at that stage, whereby members would have arrived at this stage well knowing what happens to where Africa is being put, that cartels are running into digital payment systems, whereby people are becoming their own slaves, meaning for every payment that you're making. Recently, an agreement has been signed between this government and people from the Middle East, UAE, that they are creating a single payment gateway for taxes. We are becoming slaves in this country.
Honorable Mehdi, I want you to help this House. Look at the object of this bill. But if you have a law that you want to bring on that, it's a very good law. Please bring it and we shall pass it this House.
Most obliged, Right Honorable Speaker. However, I remain with these reservations because our role is to enlighten our members that might not know what we are being duped into and passing as an august House.
Wow.
Right Honorable, I want to see how we come to the same place now that we're talking about centralized systems, centralizing things. Honorable Enos is concerned about monopolizing this entire process, that you're going to have one person. That means you knock out 45 who are licensed, who are operating, they've got employees and so on. The Attorney General is saying that no, the issue here is about tax collection. Now, we need to be sure we are understanding each other and that no one is confusing the other. Because the Attorney General, for him, is
Honorable Law, for us to understand each other, let's look at the object of the matter, of the law. The an act to amend the Tax Procedure Code, CAP 343, to provide for the use of the national identification number and the registration number as the tax identification numbers. 2, to provide for the gaming and betting centralized payment gateway system. 3, to provide for the penal tax for the failure to use or integrate with the gaming and betting centralized payment gateway system and for related matters. There is nothing like digitization. We are having a centralized payment system that is authorized by the central bank, where we are saying, okay, if you've gone for betting, instead of you asking for your cash at counter, you must go through a payment system to be paid. Can we continue?
Clause 1.
Ndoza muwulira Uganda yaffe awo tuli bakola buli kyonna ekisoboka okulaba nga batunyuunyu tabatujjamu omusolo gwe baagadde gwa kikaaki buli muntu asigale ngo oli mwavu basobola okukola kampani ez'ebweru zituggyemu omusolo. Iri wano wulira.
Which intends to insert section 93A immediately after 93. Because the insertion requires that operators of casino, gaming and betting activities to conduct all transactions, both for receiving wagers and making payouts, exclusively through a centralized payment gateway system licensed by Bank of Uganda. And clause 2 also says that the bill further seeks to introduce section 93B, which stipulates that an operator of a casino, a gaming or betting activity who fails to use or integrate with the gaming and betting centralized system be penalized. Madam Speaker, my point of departure was that they do not have the system. That's number one. By trying to pass the clause the way it is, they are trying to create a monopoly.
Yeah.
They are trying to get a service that is being provided by 45 licensed companies by Bank of Uganda, and taking that responsibility to a single company. Because they are taking it to a single company because they do not have the system themselves. So my prayer is that we leave the clause the way it is, because that one does not change the intention of the clause, but we remove the word centralized, and then we move the word systems to system to systems, because there are 45 systems in place and they want to centralize it to one, implying that they are trying to create a monopoly for one company. So my prayer to the House is that we remove the word centralized. That one does not change the intention of the clause. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker.
Eji.
Wow.
Right Honorable Speaker, I think the member understood what government is trying to do. Correct. Government is looking for a single centralized system. That is correct. Now, what we cannot distribute tax collection to 45 people. That's the problem. Because the 45 systems are in place now, but tax is being lost. So now government is saying, link it with one system, authorized under the national payment system, and linked to URA. Now, let me finish. What the entity does in its back end is their private business. But when they're interacting with government, they'll go through that same pathway. So, that is exactly what government is trying to do.
Government, thank you so much, the Right Honourable Attorney General. Government can achieve what it wants to achieve without centralizing. You can link the URA system to all the 45 systems. You can integrate. Listen, you can integrate.
There's a procedure matter.
My understanding, Madam Speaker, is that a minority report has been presented.
We go to committee.
Because you cannot present a minority report and debate it. The procedure issue I am raising now is whether this strange way of dealing with this particular law is going to continue, that you present a minority report but also debate it yourself.
Honorable members, I put a question that the Tax Procedure Code Amendment Bill.
Wow. The Banagana getting ready. omusolo ogukyeyongera mujja n'ogusasula ate kati baleeta ne kampuni ezigenda okugubajjako meaning wali bo bennyini bataddewo kampuni zaabwe bagukollecting bo bennyini ate bamale bagutwale basaleko ogwa URA kitegeeza bo bajja kusaba go beetaaga okusinza bo bwe baagala ine male bajjako ogwa URA bo nabo basigaza ebyabwe bazza tukolamu business sente ku sente muzuukuke nno bwe muba temulabayo munaawulira